Harry Sissy. He's I guess, popular TikToker, young social media influencer that shills for the Democrat Party. Well, recently, Mr. Sissy experienced the inevitable when it comes to white, male, presumably straight white males that insist on shilling for the Democrat Party. And it's simple. It's inevitable that you're going to be attacked by your so called allies. In this instance, he's being accused by one woman in particular, but she includes that there are 11 different women who have been sexually exploited. All because he did what any guy who has any type of ability to seduce women would do, which is to get their attention and try to get some sex out of them. But of course, when you're on that Democrat Party side of things, the libtard side of things, women can never be held responsible for their actions. Even when you're talking about consenting adult females, they can never be held responsible for their actions, which leads to any heterosexual male, no matter your so-called race, but especially if you're a white heterosexual male, it leaves you vulnerable to be accused of doing something wrong, even if nothing has been done wrong. Now, this is a classic case of woke on woke crime, so I have zero sympathy for Harry Sissy, but I will use this particular story as yet another example to highlight why you're an utter moron if you're a white person supporting the Democrat Party. Because if it's not being Me Too'd, you're going to be accused of being a racist. If you dare defend yourself in the slightest, and especially if you're a heterosexual white male, then you're vulnerable not just with the racism accusations, but the misogynistic accusations. Now he's been such a flaming shill for the Democrat Party. More than likely, nothing will happen to his career or his status. This too shall pass, as they say. Because again, if you've been seeing this guy, he's been playing grab ass with Democrats like Cory Booker. He even had like an odd sort of older woman, younger man interaction with one of the older female Democrat politicians. And so it's pretty safe to say that he's probably the latest uh, toy that the Democrats like to play with. And so, again, this will blow over. But if you're seen as not enough of a shield, it could be career ending. And that's the thing. You never really know because the volatility of these sort of matters is just that, very volatile. And again, no self respecting heterosexual male or so called white person could, in good conscience, be a Democrat or a liberal, especially when the Democrat Party makes it very clear that they're united by anti white racism. I mean, it's the one aspect of their ideology that unites them all. Because being anti-Western civilization, anti-Western culture, you know, the foundation of all of that is based on being anti-white, which is why you had, Joe Biden when he was president announcing that white supremacy was the biggest threat to America. Not all of that other stuff like open borders, uh, the POC crime, which disproportionately represents the majority, especially of the violent crime that happened in this country. Not teasing World War III, which was happening under Biden. No, it was white supremacy. And again, Joe Biden said this to a group of black people at an HBCU. But anyway, he and others like him get what they deserve when random women accuse them of things. And again, she's accusing him. You got to remember, she's accusing him of successfully seducing a bunch of chicks who are probably after him because he has some level of status and celebrity in the world of politics. Because, I guess this is supposed to be their response to, the right wing social media juggernauts like Joe Rogan, which is hysterical. But again, it just goes to show you they'll categorize you as alt right if you dare to ask any sort of questions, which is pretty much all Joe Rogan does because he's far from right wing. But again, like I said, this will come and go, this story.